Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. Last episode we left off with plans to sell all the buses, which we have done, all the single deckers. We now want all the 500 large double decker buses, which can seat 128 passengers total, which is absolutely amazing. I've done some stuff between last episode and this episode, so we're going to pause it here. I'll quickly go through everything with you. But I'll go through everything. But first things first, this is the first episode I've done since Christmas. So hopefully you all had a great Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate anything else, hopefully you had a good holiday with whatever it is you celebrated. Hope you got everything you wanted in gifts and everything like that as well. And this is also the last episode of City Bus Manager this year. So looking forward to the new year. We're going to have more episodes. This guy is currently sitting backwards on a chair, as you do. But yeah, we've been very busy since the last episode. We've got some more unlocks. So we're currently unlocking range. We've unlocked faster charging. We've unlocked more wear and tear. We've unlocked premium seats. And we've unlocked another ticket inspector upgrade. With that all being said, I'm very much for getting everyone trained. So if you look at our trained, all of our drivers are a minimum of an advanced. So we've got 150 drivers, minimum of an advanced. Ticket inspectors, on the other hand, we've got some advanced, but the majority are novices. So we're going to try and get the novices upgraded. I think we're going to do 25 at a time until we get them all to advanced. And then obviously from advanced, we're going to try and get them all to expert. So we'll do those gradually in stages. Buses wise, like I said, we've got 100 buses in the depot. It now costs 73,200 because obviously we've now unlocked the premium seats. But all buses now have the premium seats, including the new depot, which, like I said, would be the Woolwich depot, which is over here. It's currently named Depot 2 because we've not got a exciting name for it yet. And we currently have 6 buses. We've only unlocked it so far to say that we've only got 25 parking spaces. We've unlocked it to level 2 to allow e-charging, bus charging. We need to unlock it to level 3, which would be another 100,000. And then we also need to unlock it to 100 buses, because we've only got 25 at the moment. It'll be 110,000 to do that one, and then 310,000 to do that one. So they have fixed that little bug that we had in previous seasons for the upgrade pricing of them. However, we have 38 bus drivers on. Everyone that is a novice is currently being sent away for training, and everyone should now be advanced. So before they even set foot on one of these buses anywhere here, they should all be upgraded to advanced, which is the plan. But yeah, we've got 6 buses here, and we're starting off with the 386 bus route on this depot. Are the buses actually going out? Yeah, from here. I don't even know where the 386... 386 is based from Woolwich, so it will be over here, to Royal Parade. So obviously people are waiting for the 386 from that side. I've just not seen a 3... Is this the 386 coming out now? Yes, so we've got our first bus coming out of our new depot. It's going to start over here. And yeah, so we're slowly now moving over bus routes to the other depot to be allocated onto the new route. With that being said, there is another Woolwich bus route. There's a few Woolwich bus routes, to be fair. This being one of them that isn't running during the day, so we'll move that onto Depot 2. We'll edit the route. Not edit the route, sorry. We will edit the timetable to allow it to run on weekdays. And now, hopefully, I've assigned them like that. It shouldn't add more buses, apart from it's just messed up the timetable on here, which is easily fixed because I was doing them last time. You go on there, assign all bus drivers this depot. You go on there. You go there. And they're going to basically have the minimal time, like 5 minutes between some of these routes, which is fine for now. It works. But as from tomorrow, All depots, all depots. We're missing one bus route for tomorrow. Or one bus for tomorrow for Depot 2. We're missing one bus for Depot 2 for Sunday. And then how many are we missing for Monday? 18 assignments missing. So we're going to have to look into getting more buses here. And hopefully it won't mean buying 18 more buses. But bus routes are now running. We're now making money on this bus route, and this bus route now will run all day, every day. Well, not all day, every day. It will run every day on the network. But yeah, we've actually done a few goals as well that were down here. If you saw them last time, I've kind of forgotten what they were. Obviously, we need to work on expanding the depot, expanding the network at some point. But we're gonna, like I say, get this bus depot up and running. I'm probably gonna start moving over some of the bus routes. Basically, I'm going to start allocating the bus routes that haven't got routes enabled yet for during the week. And then with the Woolwich depot, possibly look at adding in bus routes that start at Abbey Wood. Never been to Abbey Wood. I do know it's the next stop from the Woolwich station on the Elizabeth line, but obviously I'm normally getting off at the Woolwich station anyway when I do go down to London because I stay in Woolwich. It's just the easiest place to get on the Elizabeth line. Get to the XL Centre, which is literally there. Although it's not. We can't see it. We see XL Waterfront. Dockside Loft. There's no XL over there. We've got an incoming thing from the mayor. So there's a change in accommodation for the weekend. So that means we should get a lot more bus routes on the weekend. But let's have a look at the statistics. So we went from Friday, Saturday. No. That was Sunday. No, that was Saturday. That was Sunday. That was Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we had an increase in bus revenue. There was an event going on in the city. That was one of the things that made us get a lot more money to get us ahead as much as we have done. But now we've got that external depot. They just run themselves. They get fixed. They get repaired. All that. All we have to do is make sure we've got enough buses to assign to each route a day, which means we need to get one bus for tomorrow, which is fine. We can go onto Monday, and apparently Depot 1 isn't getting assigned all of them. Oh, there we go. It's fixed it for Depot 2, so we're now missing just 8 for Depot 2. There's an issue where if you're on a different depot and you assign routes, it messes up how it assigns it to other depots. So be careful of that when you're doing it yourself. You'd probably better off doing assigned buses for this depot only, and assign people for that depot only, and then doing each individual depot per day. It is annoying. It's just something that we have to deal with until there's possibly a fix coming on along the way, which I'm sure there will be because they've been developing this game so much. And obviously, we're going into the new year. It's been the Christmas period. We're going to go into the new year. We've just had a DLC drop, which I'm not showcasing any of those buses here because I've bought the DLC. I've just not utilising those buses because obviously I've got the modded buses at the current time, and I've got the. They have actually added the Enviro 400 as a default bus. As well, but obviously not the EV version, so we're not going to have to worry about that. Anyway, Depot 2. Let's have a look at buying a second-hand bus for here, and we can go as cheap as we want with these because even if we've got a dead battery, we don't pay for I don't think we pay for the fixing of it. So we'll go 41k, and hopefully you accept it. Perfect. Now, if we have a look in here, we have a look at investment. So we've bought a bus. If bus equipment will come under any upgrades to the bus, which if we do that here, it'll be 6,000. So 6,000 for bus equipment. That then shows up on here at 6,000. So we shouldn't have to pay any more for any of those upgrades. Now, 0106. Yes. DL0106. So obviously we're going to keep on with the figure. The repairs and the cleans we'll do. We just have to do the paint ourselves. So we get the paint done as soon as we can. I don't know if that comes under the investment cost. It does not. So obviously, replacement parts, there's no replacement part price. And I don't know if it comes under the repair cost here for these external buses, because they just get upgraded. Why did this not paint? I swear I sent this to paint. Did I not set that to paint? Did I cancel? I probably cancelled. That's why it's not doing it. Anyway, that's going to get painted. That's upgraded. We've got a bus there. We've got a new bus. Which means if we look into tomorrow, we do assign this depot, assign this depot. All the bus routes will be assigned. Perfect. So that's good. That means that bus route now, obviously, with the weekend buses anyway, it will add that bus routes. And then from Monday, you just need to get the extra... Well, the few extra buses for Monday. And get that all implemented. Which means we need probably 4, maybe 5 buses for that. We'll figure that out when we get to it, but there's that. Anyway. But yeah, so we basically just look to buy a new bus. Okay, what's the cheapest bus? We don't mind paying for the upgrade, for these upgrades in the paint job. It just works. They've accepted the offer. So that is that's the colour code that I need for the background of stuff. Anyway, what was I doing? Tops DL 0107. DL 0107. Perfect, it works. We do the whole upgrade cost, which is going to be another 6,000, so it'll be 12,000 altogether. And then we do the paint job. Apply template accept. So that one mustn't have gone through. But even so, it didn't go on here either. So that's fine. I actually don't know where the paint cost goes. Possibly repair and maintenance, but I don't think that went up. That is an interesting figure where I don't know where the paint job goes. But yeah. Going back to our main depot while that's getting fixed. We hired a lot more ticket inspectors. And as I've just been saying, we're going to make sure that all these get upgraded when they can. Which basically, I go through and I do at least, well, a few at a time. So that'll be 15 going off to get upgraded from novice. And they just will casually get themselves upgraded throughout the day until all 100 are going to be expert trained. So we basically just now need to improve our ticket inspectors and get more ticket inspectors. Work schedule, did I make sure that refreshed? Yes, it did. Perfect. We're doing well. We're doing well. Like I say, external depot is going good. The first route will be operational in no time at all. These are getting washed and repaired, but they're taking a while. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know what's happening there either. So these are having a little bit of an issue. Hopefully they sort themselves out. If not, I'll have to save and refresh. I can see them slowly going. I think it's just because we need to do another upgrade on here, possibly, which will be 100,000 to do that. But we won't do that because, for the time being, because we need to maximize these extra individuals. Maximize the buses in here. And get these upgraded when we can. 108. Perfect. This one will get upgraded, but obviously it's not going to be the full 6,000 because, well, the majority of them are already done. Well, one of them's already done, so it won't be the full 6,000 to upgrade. That is now getting washed, ready to be painted, and then that should automatically start repairing. There we go. And if we look in here and look at investments, it didn't really go towards that, because that would be the upgrades we've just done. And it didn't go to the repair and maintenance here, so I don't know where that money goes. I don't know if it's rent and auxiliaries, because if you look at the rent, it's 5,500 a day, and it's 6,000 odd. So I don't know how that works, because the price is going up. But is that for the rent? Is that for the upgrades? Is that for wages? I don't really know. Because obviously our staff wages go in here. And our repair and maintenance goes in here. So it is an interesting thing to figure out. Anyway, that's upgraded and fixed. That's going to get fixed and upgraded. We're going to have another bus that we're going to be able to purchase any minute now. But that's got a dead battery, so we'll offer them 50k. Rejected it. Oh well, that's understandable. But you did have a dead battery, and I wasn't going to buy. We're only going to spend 10k for a new battery when we'll buy full price, and then I have to spend 10k for a full battery. But anyway, we should be able to have enough that can get painted. Okay, that's getting repaired. That's been repaired. Just going to get repairs here. No, the tyres are nearly dead, but that'll repair in itself. And then we just, I guess, buy another bus. And we look at what other bus routes we can get on here. That'll last. I've just realised I didn't do that one at the top right. Did I do it on that one? No, I'll do that right on there. There we go. Anyway, there's a bus here that's got a part broken, but that's just because of how the staff have been trained. But the staff are all advanced now, which is good. We've got 38 out of the 25, because that's kind of the same bounds as if we had 150 for 100 buses. It's the same percentage with an extra half a body, because you can't really have half a person, so it's 38 instead of 37.5, which is what it would be. But that's fine, that'll work. And then we just work towards getting more buses and more upgrades and more buses on the shifts. So if we can reassign this, we're missing 3 shifts for two bus routes. We'll be able to get that optimized and included shortly. We're probably going to look at the next Woolwich bus route, so it starts at Woolwich and goes down, which I believe not any of. Is it this one? No. Is there a Woolwich bus route that starts and ends at Woolwich that is currently running? Because if there is, I want that to switch over. There's this one, which goes Bexley Heath way. Interesting. So the 301 is one of them. Okay. So it might be the 301 we move over, and then we move another one of these during the day. But to be fair, if things are stopping and finishing at Bexley Heath anyway, surely we want them on the same route, just so they're easy to transfer over at Bexley Heath. Either way, we'll figure that out. But yeah, all these for now will be repaired up, numbered up, good. Any extra buses to purchase? There is. And we go straight off into we'll do 50k for it, and you can accept it, which is great. Let's make sure this is numbered up correctly, which is 110. You don't need to wash or anything. We can go to paint and upgrade these as well. So yeah, we don't have to worry about the drivers or anything like that. Everything gets upgraded and repaired. That one will get repaired when it gets back to the depot. Number 5 is still going to be out for a while because obviously it's changed over to the next bus day. Sign all these the weekend, because it kind of just helps split off some of them. And then we're still missing 2 buses or 2 shifts for Monday, which we will get over the weekend. Because not only are we going to get the change of accommodation demand, that it's going to be just more buses, and that means we can even expand this depot and get even more buses on here. But yeah, that's just how it's going to work, and we're going to do that for the time being. What bus route do we currently have that starts here? Or starts around here? There was one that I believe hasn't been assigned yet. That one is already assigned. What's the one that's not assigned yet? Oh, that's a Woolwich round, so that would probably work. 30, like I said, the 301 we're probably going to leave. So the 380 will add. It goes to Lewisham and it kind of, yeah. We'll do that one on to Depot 2. I don't think it'll work during the weekend, but it might do with the amount of buses we've just done. So if we reset all of these, all of this depot's assigned. All of this depot's assigned. So then we need to work on Monday. Get that 1 extra shift on, which will be 1 extra bus for Monday, and possibly even the one that we just added on that goes on the weekend. Be great. But the depot should automatically, like I say, repair that and wash it over time. Seriously, we're now asking to recall buses. Okay. We've got a recall bus order. First things first, we don't have any broken buses. Right. How many bus shifts do we have that don't have anything on? So we've got 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, so we can do at least 13. We'll do 13. Reassign. Still got 1 bus. 2. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, is there any other buses that don't have a shift on? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one is the one I'm looking for? It'll be 81, won't it? Right, let's get these to be washed and stuff, and then I'll put the other ones in. Okay. This has kind of scuppered our plans a little bit. Do we have any buses? We've got 1 more. We've still got a bus that doesn't have a shift on. Right, so we send that bus without a shift on. Do we have any other buses with no shifts on? Yes, we still do. We have 1 shift without 1 bus without a shift on. 2 buses without a shift on now. Right. Now, how does that work? We had 2 buses without shifts on. And now you're telling me there's a shift there. So where do we have a bus that doesn't have anything on after 5? There surely have to be one out that doesn't have a shift on after 5. There. Literally there. And then we should have no more buses with no shifts on here. What about here? Do we have any buses without shifts on? We do not. Okay. We're gonna have to work on that, but we have how many days till Thursday, so we should get that through. No worries. We shouldn't even have any broken buses either. Yeah. So we're just gonna let all the buses get themselves washed and stuff throughout the night, and we'll come back tomorrow when everything is operational with more bus routes coming from this depot. And welcome back. So buses are coming out for this shift for the day. It's great. I was just looking at this, not the shift scheduler. I was just looking at the statistics, and obviously everyone on, because obviously we had the events there, it dropped down, but we're still getting more passengers. We're still ever growing passengers when there's no events on, which is great. I was looking at the ratings, and obviously everything's in the green because we've got enough free spaces now with all double deckers. We've got enough comfort travel with the better comfort travel. I don't know how we're doing on our electricity is doing okay. Our contract, we're still doing okay. We probably might need a bit more for the change in demand, but we'll see how we get when we get there. Like I said, though, we're doing well. All bus routes are now operational for a weekend. Why is the... Oh, yeah, because one starts here, one starts there, and then they kind of just split off, which kind of makes sense. Because obviously they go in different ways, so it doesn't matter that they're bunched up a little bit over here. Going to do the same thing again, because this is going to go up here, turn around, and then they're going to both... When that gets up there, this will start turning, going this way, and then this will join it in a second. But yeah, we're getting more strategic with the fines, which is good. We just need to keep upping all that as well. So we can work on it. It'll be great. It'll be good. Why do you have two buses going down this way? Oh, you're out of service. Interesting. So some of these just randomly change services because they do. That's just how this bus network works. It's a very weird system of how the scheduler is set up. Even set up a scheduler so one bus finishes a shift, it's there for 3 minutes to do the next shift. It'll turn around and be like, no, I'm not doing the next shift here. I'm going to go off somewhere else and do that bus route. It's just how it works. It's just how it works. But yeah, like I say, we're waiting on the bus repairs. We've sent off buses to start getting recalled. We still have no broken buses, which is great on this side. And obviously at the depot too, all these buses will get repaired in its own way. And they're still missing shifts here, which we'll figure it out tomorrow when we get more buses. And obviously that's going to miss shifts anyway. And we're missing one shift on this depot, which is good because we can add more in. And apparently we can still see 100. That's not even 100. This would be the 25 bus things, isn't it? And there's no more. Yeah. So yeah, we're just literally waiting to upgrade this to get another bus onto here, which at the moment that's looking pretty cheap for another 500 bus. $6,000 to upgrade maximum for all these, and obviously it installs the air conditioning, so it doesn't need fixing. There's just not one in there. But yeah, we'll offer them 45,000. As soon as we hit 45,000, we'll send the offer. They should accept it. Because we're not really going... We're going $2,000, $3,000 off the price. They should accept it. I hope they will accept it. And they do, which is amazing. So let's... We can't paint it because it did it quicker than we thought. But DLO111. And then make sure we get the upgrade costs there. But that should fix our bus issues for a Monday. Which bus did we just assign to this depot? Depot 2. Was it on the last page? Yes, it was. this one. Let's edit this timetable. See how many buses we will need to add this to the schedule to start from Monday. I'm sure we'll have enough over the weekend to do that. Permit. So we'll reset it just so it doubles up. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7, 8 shifts. We'll have enough buses to sort that out. No worries. And obviously, the more buses we get today, the more we can send off to get repaired Sunday. So that means we'll have them back for the Monday service. Yeah, that's how it works, to be fair. And then obviously we'll try and do some scheduling, some ones during the weeks, like overnight to get repaired. Like if they come in early and they're not going back out for the day, we can send them off to repair, and they'll come back 13 hours later, which should be in time for the next shift. So that should all work. It's just you've got to have a knack for it. Obviously, 60% of the passengers are currently willing to travel on our network, which is good. We're still not able to expand the network because, as we're doing, we're sorting out what routes we have, getting them expanded, getting them on the new network, getting them on the external depot here. There's going to be another external depot in Bexley Heath. I think there's a Eltham bus depot that I've seen on the map. Probably a Bromley one. So there's definitely a few bus depots we've got around here. But definitely not to the scale of some of these other bus routes and actual London bus routes have. Because it's scary how often some of these bus routes are in London. Like they're literally every 5 minutes, which is saying a lot because I'm in Blackpool. I think our most recent bus route change that has allowed buses to change schedule and stuff, or the schedule for buses are every 15 minutes. That's as much as it is in Blackpool. Buses are every 15 minutes. We recently took a trip over to the Greater Manchester area. Obviously, we've built the Manchester network previously in the series, so if you've not checked that out, you can head over to my to early on in the series where we were in Manchester. Started off in Rochdale, moved all the way over to Bolton, and then all the way down to Macclesfield in the airport areas of Manchester. Obviously, the city centre being in the middle of there as well. But yeah, some of those buses, they're every like 12 minutes, every 5 minutes. It's like getting on some of those buses. The buses are every 12 minutes, and it's a single-decker booker. It's a single-decker bus. Let me get that my words out of my mouth. Single-decker bus. The single-decker bus in itself had 2 passengers on. I don't know how much from after my journey, but it had 2 passengers on. So I don't know how Manchester Bus Network is making money with having 2 passengers on a bus. And having the bus every 12 minutes. And this is 1, 3. Anyway. Like, this game in itself isn't the most accurate when it comes to scheduling. It doesn't have the full populace of the area. And even if it did, it would be very interesting. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong button, and it took me to the external City Bus Manager, and I've just seen the most popular download recently, and it's a recovery truck. Like, I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know. It probably has no seats. But yeah, why did he have a wrecker vehicle? Interesting. Very interesting. Obviously, there's been a lot of National Express coaches and stuff like that. So there's another wrecker. Oh, it's the same. Same. Why they started doing the wreckers? Well, I guess if a bus breaks down, you've got to tow it somewhere. Anyway, I'm losing focus on what I was meant to be doing here in the episode and what I was talking about. This will get painted when it's repaired. I've just seen how it gets plugged in. It's very interesting. It only gets plugged in if every other upgrades and repairs have been done. But this one's getting painted now. And obviously, once all these are repaired and washed for tomorrow, we can then start sending buses on to get them recalled. And obviously, some buses are already back. If we have a look at our main depot, and we look at our bus schedule, right? Buses that are going out late, that one's not gone out yet, and it's past the time. That's not good. What's happened to this bus? Anyway, I'm gonna start unscheduling some of these buses. And that means we can start putting more buses back on shift. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be 13, 14, 15. 14. Why is that on a shift and that says it's not gone out? Some of these buses are very odd sometimes. Very odd. I still have 3, 4 left. Okay. That means I should be able to start sending more buses to go out. I think I should just wait to the end of the day and sort buses out. That's probably the better choice. Do we have more other bus to buy? We do. Does that have a dead battery? Does not. Okay. 4 L0114 painted, and then also get the grade scheduled. There we go. Probably not best to turn them till tomorrow. I put that on another shift. Put it on there. I don't think I can put that on where, but I'll figure it out. No. That means I can put the first 5 buses on tomorrow, get recalled, which is fine. They'll get recalled and they'll get all done. I'll figure out what buses I can do back in the depot now. Back in the main depot, yeah. So, you don't have a shift till tomorrow. You don't have a shift till tomorrow. Currently in use, okay. You have a shift today, but I'm going to send you anyway because it's weird that you've not gone out at all. You've got a shift tomorrow. You're today. Tomorrow. 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 That can now go. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Is tomorrow as well? It is. That's tomorrow evening. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. If they've got a shift today, I won't send them back. Send them to be repaired. But the quicker we get them sent away, the easier it will be to get them fully repaired. They... Stay. That should be enough for now. So yeah, that should be enough for then. That'll be able to be added in. Work, it'll be fine. Here, that's all sorted. We'll be able to get the first 5 buses sent off and repaired. Yeah. How we're doing on Monday's times, to be fair, for this depot? 4 away. This won't have all of them because obviously some buses are getting repaired. That's good. Anyway, can we get another bus yet? Try 48. Perfect. And this is 1-5. So we're nearly full on these repairs. Oh, we're nearly full on this garage without upgrading it to the next one, which is K. To be fair, should not be an issue. Now we have the option to take this off, put it on there. That means we can do 6 buses. Pairs. You're not on until Monday. You're not on until Monday. You're not until Sunday morning. No, you're on tonight, aren't you? Yeah. But yeah, we're just organising when they get repaired, when they come back. Getting that all sorted out. And luckily we're still expanding the network. We're not completely burst to capacity with the network. Because if we didn't have enough space to put more bus routes or more buses into depots, and we weren't working on a weekend where we were we're moving the buses over on a weekend as well, we wouldn't have a network to run. Because if we were basically solely on one depot with 100 buses, all those buses would be running every single day, so we would not have a time to recall the buses. We would have to slow down on what bus routes run on a weekend just so we could get that back up and running. But like I said, what we're doing now is just maximising what buses go where. Which, to be fair, is really good for us. Really good for us. But it is a shame you can't do like, oh, you've got 200 buses. It just organises all the routes and all the buses across all the network. So say there's a bus that starts here at Woolwich. By the end of the day, it ends up over here, and then it just goes back to this depot. Whereas a bus that started off at this depot starts over here, ends up in Woolwich, and ends up in this depot at the end of the day. So it kind of crosses all the network and stuff. Because if I was a bus company and I was optimizing routes and buses and optimizing things between from one depot to another, that's the way I would do it. I would 100% make sure that the buses depots, the buses would be able to be optimized. And you have a dead battery, so we're gonna offer you 42. Probably not gonna want to like it, but yeah, thought that would be the case. We'll go with you then, and we'll go 49. There we go. I thought you'd accept that, which is good. Get this numbered up, so it'll be 16 DL0116. Get it sent to the paint, but while we're waiting, we'll click on these to upgrade. There we go. And that'll be another bus we can tick off tomorrow. Should be... Why is that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. We need to get the minimum of up to 7, don't we? That one goes there. On there. 6. Let me organise this because they're just not good, are they? Got all the AMs sorted. AM. Now we look at the PM, which would be, that'll be past 6, so that can go on there. That'll be past 6, so that can just about go on there. That'll go on there. That can go there. This can go on to there. That can go on to that one. That onto there. And then which one does this go on? There. There we go. So we're going to be able to put up to number 7 out to repair. Yeah. Works. And we'll go play it as we do over the night for the other buses. Yeah. So, so today we've just mainly been focusing on getting more buses into this depot. We have 71 in this depot. We don't know how many we've got on this. We've got, I think, 16, 17. Until we end up upgrading that depot, which we will do, and just carry on expanding the routes and getting all the routes that we currently have every day. Then we should also be able to optimize them between what buses start here in this depot, one bus in this depot, once everything is all set up to go that way. And we've actually got all buses running as well. And then we can look at probably if we've got excess network space with buses that we've got like 3 bus route, if we've got like 5 free buses, well, that's probably another bus route we can do for the day. Look at expanding the network to north, south, east, or west, and go from there. But we're coming towards the end of the day now. I'm going to have a look in here for if we get any broken buses coming back, which I don't think we have been, because the majority of them now are all scheduled tomorrow. Now, if I do this depot, automatically set them all, we still have some 7 AMs that aren't going out. So let me organise this to make sure that all the early buses are going out. And then we could probably look at setting up some routes that aren't on the early buses. That we can get some buses sent out, because like I say, if it's going to be past 4 o'clock by the time we're on coming back to some buses, well, no, because some buses are coming back anyway. I figure it all out, but I'm going to try and get, like I say, the earlier buses going out first, then assign the evening buses as the evening buses, the new buses coming back. That'll work. And then we'll just wait to the end of the day to schedule the buses again, because I don't want to mess up the shift patterns, which is probably what I've been doing it like this. I need to just wait till an evening, and we're able to send off however many we need to send off, because we've got that many buses spare. Then again, it goes to Sunday tomorrow, doesn't it? We've messed up we've messed up the system of repairing buses. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. But we're coming to the end of the Saturday. With that, we can see how much we've made. It's not as beefy as it has been over the last few days, but even so, we're making money. Today is Sunday, which would make that... There we go, Friday is updated. Yeah. But yeah, we're doing good. Buses are going out. Buses are being repaired. Do we have any broken buses to deal with? We do. I have the buses in this depot that I need to send out, which, if I remember correctly, is up to number 7. Let's make sure these go 1, 2, 3, and number 7, and then I just need to send that one out as well. All be good. Then we've only got a handful of these that we could probably send out. Well, we won't need to send them on the evening shifts. 3 of them, yeah. So we won't need to send these on the evening shifts. Can I get any of these that start sooner? Or finish sooner? For some reason, it's not letting me reset the bus routes. So what I'm going to do is sort this out manually, because it needs sorting out manually. But I'll do that, and I'll get all the... Anyway, either way, they're going to be... The rekills are going to hopefully be done by next episode. We'll still focus up on getting all these set up. We have enough buses... Well, we should have enough buses with the ones that have gone out to repair to sort out the shifts on Monday. So that's going to be a bonus. And then we'll just keep on progressing to get more of this depot upgraded. And all that through the next episode. So if you are new here, or you're enjoying the episodes and you've been watching these for a while and you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. A large proportion of people that come and watch this series is not... following and hitting the subscribe button on YouTube. It helps push my channel out. It helps do that and the other. If you like it as well, like the video. If you comment down below as well, if you know any more bus routes or any other tips and tricks you want to help me with. Also, if you want me to go north, south, east, or west for the next upgrade and the next unlock of the area, let me know, because we're going to be getting to that soon. I'm pre-recording this before Christmas, going out after Christmas. Hopefully you have a great rest of your holidays. We'll see you in the new year with the next episode.